quest that will change the world. 50 cities, 38,000 entries. Only one can win. Nokia Lumia, your wish is my app.
Dreams made real. That's the one and only way I describe this show. The Nokia Lumia, your wish is my app show. Yes, if you've ever dreamed of a world where there was an app for just about everything, then this is it. And to make that dream come true, we've got a dream jury. Dreamer Vishal Gondal, who's a nightmare for most of the applicants though. Then Dream Chef Vikas Khanna. I think also about the fact that you have such great dreams for people and the recipes that you dream up of. And of course, dream maker Raj Chennai, who's made many people's dreams come true. He's put in a lot of good money after good people. And of course, the one and only, the very dreamy Kalki Kekla.
Every time you get it right, I'm just so happy.
And I am so thrilled I actually manage it. That's the dream for me, okay? So, with all those dreams in place, let's see how many other dreamy apps we get today. Applicant number 1 has a nose for business and for technology, given the fact that he's just 16. You'd be forgiven for thinking that his name is either Mark or Zuckerberg. In reality, it's actually Raghav and Sareen. So let's welcome Raghav Sareen. Okay, Raghav, welcome to the show. The first one today. You're ready to dazzle us. We're giving you exactly 60 seconds to do that.
So my application's name is MAVAL, which is short for market validation. So basically, market validation is the process through which a company introduces a new product or an offer and generates consumer feedback. Often this process is very costly and time consuming. So basically what my application does is it provides a platform to companies to introduce new products, offers in the form of maybe a photo, a question or a picture, and generate consumer feedback. The companies can make it more appealing by incentivizing the feedback given, by giving different offers. Say, if I give feedback on 10 different questions, I get 10% off on my new meal or something like that. And this is the consumer aspect of this. And then there's a social aspect where normal users can say, take a picture of themselves and ask their friends, how do I look today? Or should I go here? Or should I do this?
I think the whole challenge here is on accuracy and bias. If I'm getting 20% discount, I'll just go and say, yeah, I like all these things. So how do you really go and check that whether this is genuine input? Because part of the problem is that, you know, if you have an incentive attached to the whole survey, it could be a challenge.
So there could be like a subscriber system inside where, suppose I like tech and I like movies. So I subscribe to these two categories. I have one newsfeed where it shows all the offers, all the companies, and one newsfeed where it shows me only what I like. And then, since I like it, I would give my sincere and honest opinion on whatever they have.
This could be actually a much wider system like the Wines program in Amazon, where there is a certain criteria built in that you're not fibbing only to get the product free. So I'm sure there can be, checks built into this entire thing. The marketing research that I've done on your behalf means that you've got 44 out of 50. What a fantastic start. Excellent. Very good. Thank you so much.
All the apps are really great and hopefully they select mine.
Vikas, you took away a point. Why?
I just think the truth about it, the validation about it, that you will have people who would create accounts and just like things which they're getting benefits from.
You don't have to ask people to like it. You see, that's another thing, that your questions may not necessarily want people to like it. It could be descriptory. You don't have to have a yes or a no.
I think there are a few companies, granted they are very young companies, but they are trying to solve the same type of problem.
Okay.
So that was part of it. And I think second is just, the implementation of this, it's tricky. I mean, to get into retailers and scale this it is a challenge.
We've got a good start on our hand. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Our next applicant got his idea from watching his business partner's artistic yet very messy toddlers in action. Given the fact that I've seen him wearing Angry Birds and SpongeBob SquarePants merchandise, I'm not really sure how old he is himself. Let's find out from Ronak Kumar.
I'm not building an app with preset wireframes, absolutely not. The app is kind of very creative in the form of the way it presents to a child. That's why it's different.
So, Ronak, I'm very sure, I mean, given the fact that you're back again, I mean, I predicted this. He's again in an Angry Bird t-shirt. Okay, but this is going to obviously have something to do with children, right?
Yes.
Okay, so app for children. I'm always up to hear something like that. 60 seconds, tell us how.
Imagine when you give a child a paintbrush and the liberty, he would go around painting the walls, painting the tables, even painting the dog, if permitted, right? I always wanted to bring that experience onto a tablet or on a phone. How do you do that? So this is an app. You take the app, click any picture in front of you. What the app does, takes the picture, drops the colors, does a simple edge detection algorithm to draw the wireframes and presents only the wireframe to the child. And now the child is creative enough to just put in colors. There's a color palette which comes out and the child can fill in those colors. This way, the child can now take the picture of his mom, his dad, anything, the favorite children room, take the picture live and put in your colors of your dream. So this app is going to be engaging both for the child as well as the parent, because the parents can now see how creative the child thinks different about a dog or even different about his mom or dad. So I'm very sure this is going to be very engaging for the both parent and the child.
Okay, very, very interesting idea. Okay.
So what age group is this for?
So it's primarily targeted for 4 to 9 age group of children who primarily know how a touchscreen works so that they can actually touch and paint the color.
But if you are giving your phone to your child, what if you need to use your phone in the middle of it?
Well, the child is just playing around with it's fun. It's an entertainment app. Right?
Yeah, but it'd be really heartbreaking to tear it away when the child is in the middle of his painting.
Oh yeah.
Because you have an important phone call.
So many parents give their child their phone, the child plays a game or two, pauses it, the mother does what she has to do, it goes right back. This whole parent sharing with child device thing is, I think, very rampant.
I think part of the problem is, have you seen our Toy Story app, the Disney Toy Story app? It already, you can take the Toy Story world and then you get the sketch.
Yes.
I think the challenge really is that taking a picture of a real world object, then you create a
edge detection algorithm.
And which is fairly simple, and you let people color that.
Put colors, fill in colors, absolutely.
I think we've got all our emotions that we required on this one. Let's find out final scores. You've painted a great picture of the app because we've ended up giving him 46 points. That, at the moment, is the highest for the day. Very well done.
Thank you so
much. Good start on this one. Excellent.
I think these are good enough chances. I think the best part was people liked it, right? That's what I enjoyed.
There is a need for something like this that I can envision. I myself don't have kids, but I can absolutely see relatives of mine and friends, kids of mine that would have a very strong interest in using this app.
Vishal, you still took away 3 on what I thought you were actually quite happy with the app.
I think it needs to be a little more fleshed out because it won't be as easy for kids to take these pictures.
So the parents will take the picture and give it to the kid. I mean, so many times you see the parent do one part and the child the second, and it becomes a collaborative effort.
10 points.
Yeah, 3 is good.
Our next applicant is a lady who hates to see anyone have the blues. Her app idea is designed to change the hue of your blues to a much, much happier color. Here to present Mood Dominoes, Sugandha Batra.
I just had this idea. I thought it would be great to have it on my phone, so I just came here.
Welcome.
Hi, Sugandha.
Hi.
Well, the way you are, the body language, the smile itself, you never have a mood blue, do you?
I do, hence the app.
Oh, okay, you do. Okay, so I stand corrected. Let's find out. So if we're all feeling a little down and out, what is your app going to do to make us feel better?
It'll pep you up with a nice inspirational quote, or it'll flash a happy picture on your screen, or it'll scan your playlist, play the happiest song it has. So that's how it functions. Now, how it gets to know your mood is very simple. It does 2 things. Either you can simply tell it, I'm sad, just do something, or you can integrate it with Twitter or Facebook. So it'll keep a scan on your feeds. It'll get to know what people are talking about you, what you are talking about people. If they're not, then why? Because you are a happy person, you're always talking, so there's something wrong with you if you're not. It'll keep a track if you're not texting so much. So that's how it functions. The first thing you do when you're sad or when you're too happy is you call a friend. And if that friend is not reachable, this app still is. So that's pretty much about it.
When I had heard about this app and otherwise, I thought there were also some other additions that were interesting. For instance, it can tell you things like, some spiritual stuff that uplifts you. It may tell you a breathing exercise that can make you feel better. So if you put it all together,
Brilliant.
it could be an interesting one to have,
Yeah, there's
right?
a lot more to this app.
Okay, lots more.
So I have a question. How does it curate what is going to be specific to you versus to somebody else?
When you initially download this app, it will have a whole questionnaire. So it'll get to know of your personality type, if you're a happy person in general or you're a sad person. So it'll have a questionnaire which you'll have to spend some time initially on this app. But then once it's on your phone, it'll make sure you're happy all the time.
Yeah.
So things like
Sugandha, before anybody else, can you address Vishal? He's gone deep into the blue. He took away 5 points right now. Can you make him a happier person? His mood is truly blue.
Oh, why, sir? May I know it first? I could sing for you.
If an app could change people's mood and it could, really do what you are saying it could do, the world will be a completely different place.
I like the whole idea. So I think final scores. Okay, so I think you've uplifted the mood of some of the judges, not all. And Vishal, actually, you got a 4 from him. That's actually as good as it gets. Okay, so you have a total of 40. Thank you for coming and uplifting our spirits. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Next, from the textile capital of Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, a man more interested in missing mobiles than fine fabrics, Vivek Dhar.
This app will provide maximum anti-theft security for the laptop and mobile phones both. So Nokia has to provide this software in the firmware of the mobile and not in the OS of the mobile.
How would you find a phone? Okay, I lost it in my house.
I lost my phone. I will use my app that is provided by the Nokia in the website.
No, he's not talking about you losing your phone in your room under the bed sheet. That's not what he's locating. This is a stolen phone or a lost phone.
iPhone locator, Android. I mean, these are pretty much apps now built in smartphones.
Bad cop Vishal did his worst, but good cop Vikas was there to make sure that this applicant was let off with a slap on the wrist.
Up ahead, an idea that a planet with a paunch badly needs and a reminder service that might actually be of some use. All this and more when we return after the break with the Nokia Lumia. Your wish is my app.